Over 3 years ago, Russia launched its invasion against Ukraine. Many people expected a swift victory. The Ukrainians have shocked the world. They have valiantly resisted Russian aggression. But why has Russia performed so poorly? In my view, Russia's appalling military performance has been caused by 5 key factors. Russia's lack of experience suppressing enemy air defences, an army designed for wars of attrition, not annihilation, bad military strategy, Ukrainian resolve, and Western support. In my view, these are the key 5 factors responsible for Russia's appalling military performance. In a modern military environment, a fast victory requires air superiority. In order to gain control of the skies, you must suppress enemy air defences. Russia has completely failed to suppress Ukraine's extensive network of air defences. Ukraine's air defences are still operational and have downed many Russian aircraft. It is not surprising that Russia has failed to suppress Ukraine's air defences. Russia has very little experience doing so. In contrast to the United States, which has mastered suppression of enemy air defences. The United States has a lot of experience suppressing enemy air defences. In Vietnam, they struggled to overcome Hanoi's extensive air defences. They lost over 1,000 aircraft, but they adapted various strategies for overcoming such defences. They trialled and perfected these strategies during the Gulf War, bombing of Yugoslavia, and invasion of Iraq. The United States has a lot of experience suppressing advanced enemy air defences. This is why they gain air superiority quickly and win quickly. Russia has no such experience. The Mujahideen lacked proper air defences. The Chechens lacked proper air defences. Georgia had proper air defences, and they caused heavy casualties for the Russian Air Force. But the war was too brief for Russia to really learn anything. And then Russia attacked Ukraine. Ukraine has extensive air defences. Unlike the USA, Russia had no experience overcoming such air defences. Unsurprisingly, this means that they failed to gain control of the skies. If you want to win a swift Gulf War-style victory, control of the skies is essential. This is a major factor responsible for Russia's poor performance in the war. The West must continue to send air defences to Ukraine for this reason. The Russian military is also designed for wars of attrition, not annihilation. Wars of annihilation are swift and devastating. The Gulf War, the Nazi invasion of France, the invasion of Iraq. Wars of attrition are slow and brutal. The Soviet invasion of Germany, World War I, the Iran-Iraq War. The Russian military, like its Soviet forebear, is designed for wars of attrition. That is the kind of war they fought against the Nazis, and their equipment reflects this. It is cheap. It is a lower quality than Western equivalents, but that doesn't matter, because there are so many of them. The Russian military uses low-quality equipment that is better suited to drawn-out wars of attrition, rather than fast wars of annihilation. They care about quantity, not quality. That makes it hard to win rapid victories. It makes it easy to slowly wear down your opponents over many years. This is another key factor responsible for Russia's poor performance. Russia's military strategy has also been bad. They massively underestimated Ukrainian resolve. Early in the war, they tried to drive a massive military convoy from Russia to the Ukrainian capital. They failed to secure either side of the convoy, and unsurprisingly, they got ambushed constantly. They tried to seize an airport near the capital. Their plan was to airlift masses of troops there after capturing it with helicopters. Of course, they failed to consider the existence of artillery, which made such a plan totally unviable. Russia has repeatedly employed simplistic and cartoonish military strategies that fail to deliver the desired result. A lot of this seemed to assume that Ukraine would offer little resistance. They got that very wrong. Ukrainian resolve is one of the most important factors. If Ukrainians were not so determined to resist Russia, Russia would have won by now. Ultimately, the determination, bravery, and intelligence of Ukraine's people has been a key factor responsible for Russia's abysmal performance. Western support has also played a major role. Particular Western weapons have performed very well in Ukraine. Javelin missiles, Patriot air defense systems, HIMARS missile systems, Bradley infantry fighting vehicles. Ukraine has employed a wide range of Western weapons, many of which have proven themselves to be highly capable. The quantity and quality of these weapons has greatly aided Ukraine. This has partially compensated for Russia's massive advantage in terms of quantity. Russia was once viewed as a military power comparable to the USA in the eyes of many. The Ukraine war has shown that Russia is a paper tiger. They are very aggressive and brutal, but they are nowhere near as invincible as they pretend to be. After 3 years, they have failed to defeat a far smaller and militarily weaker nation. Understanding why Russia is performing so poorly is crucial. If we can understand this, we can ensure that Russia continues to perform poorly. We must not appease Russia. Such senseless aggression has to be strongly opposed. It must be resisted. To not do so is to encourage it. That makes the international order more dangerous for everyone. For the sake of global order and stability, Russia's barbarism must be aggressively opposed. Ukraine has been bearing the brunt of that struggle. So long as they want to fight, we must strongly support them.